am Haan. Every day I have to wake up at 6:15 a.m. Even though sometimes I wish to sleep just a little bit more. Unfortunately, I still have to get up and be ready for school on time because of this particularly boring reason, keeping up with my parents' schedules. Studying is something I have to do regularly, but hey, it's a student thing, right? At school and at centers, and even at soft skill classes. I'm a person filled with energy and strong personality because where I'm living now is one of the international's financial hotspots. It's modern, busy, and always full of life. I think that is why some might call this place the sleepless city. If anyone asks me about my hometown, this will be my answer. A hustle place until...
Alo, anh hả? Em có chuyến công tác gấp, anh nhớ đón con đúng giờ nha.
Ok, anh nhớ rồi.
Hồ sơ khách hàng cần gấp chiều nay, cậu xử lý giúp tôi.
Dạ, em xử lý liền.
Sao ba không nghe máy chứ? Ông bán cho con ly trà sữa nhà Trân Châu ạ.
Ở đây ông không có bán trà sữa, nhưng có trà đá. Con gái có muốn uống không?
Vậy ông lấy cho con ly trà đá đi ạ. Con cảm ơn ông. Sao trà đá gì mà đắng vậy ạ? Chẳng ngọt xíu nào cả.
Chắc do con gái uống ngọt quen rồi nên mới thấy đắng. Chứ vốn dĩ vị của trà chỉ đắng lúc đầu nhưng sau lại ngọt.
Làm sao đắng rồi lại ngọt được ạ?
Đó là giai đoạn của trà. Ông coi vị của trà như chính mảnh đất này. Ông sinh ra và lớn lên tại đây, chứng kiến bao sự thay đổi của thành phố, cũng như thế hệ của các ông là vị đắng, cho đến thế hệ của các con sẽ là vị ngọt.
Là sao thế hệ của các ông lại là vị đắng hả?
Thế hệ của ông là giai đoạn kháng chiến nên luôn phải đấu tranh và bảo vệ quê hương mình.
Have you ever been asked what was your hometown like? If I were you, I would be honored to tell everyone about mine. Ho Chi Minh City. Harbor is a meaningful historical place filled with the determination and sacrifice of the Vietnamese people in the struggle for independence and freedom. My hometown has the honor of being the place to send off Uncle Ho, who left to save the country on June 5, 1911, and along with his journey, he followed his ideal path, creating miracles in the fight for liberation and reunification to our nation. Nha Ram Harbor is one of the extremely valuable assets for Vietnamese people. This place has preserved many images, helping future young generations like us. When we come here, we feel patriotic and want to follow Uncle Ho's example to live, study, and work. Besides, this place also saves authentic pictures recalling the periods when Uncle Ho participated in his country's salvation activities. Nha Ram Harbor is a historical milestone that demonstrates the burning desire for independence and freedom for the Vietnamese people. And this place, right here on April 30, 1975, is the result of the desire to find that freedom. The Independence Palace has gone down in history and become the historical symbol of the Pearl of the Far East. Even though hundreds of years have passed, the palace still retains its ancient and elegant appearance in the heart of modern and bustling Saigon. Saigon is a convergence of many cultural flows, typically European culture, boldly expressed in the typical architecture of ancient buildings. The combination of French-Vietnamese architecture has created an architectural heritage whose historical significance is the harmonious combination with traditional architectural elements and urban landscapes creates an attractive beauty for this place. The palace was created by the hands and ideas of Vietnamese people. This place is one of the famous historical relics of Ho Chi Minh City in particular and the country in general, a symbol of the victory of territorial integrity. In the city, buildings bearing marks of time have become symbols that are worth being mentioned when arriving here. With ancient architecture, Ben Han Market is full of historical imprints containing cultural values of the Vietnamese people. An ancient, majestic church that has existed since the French colonial period. Through many ups and downs, the church exists as a historical witness to the heroic resistance of our ancestors. After more than 100 years of existence, Saigon Central Post Office has become a beautiful symbol of unique architecture, a place to preserve eternal values for Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. The city has turned into a modern city with countless high-rise buildings with unique and creative architecture symbolizing the new era. The 68-story tower with a height of 262 meters is located at the intersection of three streets, Hải Triều, Ngô Đức Kế, and Hồ Tùng Mậu, close to Nguyễn Huệ Walking Street. The tower's soft curve design was inspired by architect Carlos Zapata from the shape of lotus buds, Vietnam's national flower. 81-story tower with a height of 461.3 meters, located in the center of Vinhome Central Park, Tân Cảng urban area, next to the banks of the Saigon River. It is the tallest building in Vietnam to date, the leading entertainment and resort paradise in Vietnam. marking scientific and technical achievements. Thấu Thiên Tunnel also contributes greatly to create a fairly complete transportation network. This is part of the East-West Avenue project, connecting District 1, Ho Chi Minh City with Thấu Thiên. Behind every dish, there is a story, a culture that reflects the culture and life of the people in it. Each place has its own color depending on the geographical and climate characteristics of each region.
Cho con một cơm tấm sườn bì chả ạ.
All of these elements make up the dish, carrying the flavor, breath, and soul of Vietnamese people in it. I've never thought that a city of economics has so many things that's free.
Thành phố gì kỳ, quán cơm hay quán mì, mình kêu thêm dĩa rau, sao không tính tiền thêm phí. Thành phố gì kỳ, trà đá mang đi, bao người ngang qua đây vô tư nhâm nhí sao đi cho free. Thành phố gì kỳ, có xe ôm quái lạ, dù không đi quốc nào nhưng ai hỏi đường cùng đều rộn rã. Vào những vụ mùa này chuối kia dưa khoai tồn khó sao mang lên nơi đây dân thay nhau đi mua. Thành phố gì kỳ, có anh kia trắng giàu mà sao đang khó khăn vẫn bé đôi bánh mì manh áo. Thành phố gì kỳ, một lần ghé nơi đây sao mà vương vương ngồi bao nhiêu thương thương khi ai chia tay. Thành phố gì kỳ, where my heart be, I can tell for sure no matter what I could never leave. I can tell for sure no matter what I could never leave.
It turns out that high-rise buildings, modern buildings, and nomadic cultures are built on the foundations of the people here, creating a modern but meaningful city. People have turned from immigrants to inhabitants. Ho Chi Minh City is always like that, still extending its arms to embrace people from all parts of the country. They come here, then they fall in love. At the end, they attach to this place. I'm so proud of my hometown. And last thing, I'd like to say, I love my city. Homeland is not just the origin, nor is it something far away, but it is very close, simple, and strangely sacred.